The reason that you fail at budgeting isn't because you're not trying. You're trying to stick to the budget. It's because you don't have a system in place to help keep you accountable. And there are about 4 reasons that people end up blowing the budget. Number 1 is you try to be perfect. You try to create the perfect budget for the perfect month. Spoiler alert, the perfect month does not exist. Number 2 is not actually tracking your spending in real time. Sometimes you'll create a budget and then you'll check in halfway through the month. The problem is when you're not tracking your money in real time, you can't make wise spending decisions. Number 3, and this is really a big one that surprises most people, is unexpected expenses that you probably should have expected. And number 4 is creating a budget by guessing. And most people do this, to be honest. You don't actually know how much you spend before you create that first budget. And so when you put the numbers on paper, they're more just like hopes and dreams, but they're not based on your actual life. So while people blow the budget all the time because of these 4 reasons, now that you know what they are, here are some ways to fix them. The number 1 way to fix your budget is to perform a financial audit. So the way to do this is download the last 90 days of bank and credit card statements to look at your spending, categorize that spending. You can use a highlighter if you want to. Of course, we have this built into the Lunch Money app. We'll show you this stuff automatically when you connect your financial accounts. So if you take 90 days of spending, divide those numbers by 3, that will give you the average monthly spending for each of those categories. All right, number 2 is to create savings buckets. What a savings bucket is you set aside small amounts of money for a larger purchase later. Some people call this sinking funds, but the idea is you create these buckets of savings and you put a monthly amount away. So then when that expense comes up later, you have the money for it. All right, number 3, you should start budgeting by when you get paid. This is called the budget by paycheck or paycheck budgeting method. When you budget by paycheck, you're just budgeting the money you have until you get paid next. So the way that you do this is first you go, how much money do I have right now in my account? And when do I get paid next? This is a great way to stay accountable to yourself and only accountable to the money you have when you get paid. All right, number 4 is to have regular check-ins with yourself or an accountability partner. Now listen, a budget is not set it and forget it. You can't just create a budget and then check in at the end of the month. Now, what I recommend is to have a quick daily check-in, especially when you get started. Okay, what did I spend today? How am I doing? This takes 2 minutes. Just take a look at where your money has gone. These are the principles that you can apply to make sure you stop blowing the budget each month. And if you want to use Lunch Money as the app to help you out with that, we'll give you a 30-day free trial. I got a link in the description below. You can sign up, connect your financial accounts, create that budget. It'll show you your average spending so you can create a realistic budget. And then you can have your weekly and daily check-ins to make sure you're staying on track.